Okay, I'm gonna try this again. This morning I woke up, I made a video, it was an hour long, I posted it. Then I went out and I decided to make another video that was an hour long, but I went over my time, I lost it. Then I made another short video because I lost that one. I did upload that. Then I came in, I tried to go about my day, tried to go about my life for like 5 fucking minutes. Got upset, got frustrated, went out, made another 44-minute long video, but it didn't load because my memory was full. So now I come in, I made tea to drink, I'm sitting here, and I just deleted some videos off of my phone so that way I have enough space to make this one and upload it. So don't tell me that I don't know how to be persistent, because technically that's what the fuck I'm doing. And then people like EJ could probably testify to me being persistent, as could my daughter and some other people. But they always try to say that I'm persistent on the things that I shouldn't be persistent in. But yet the things that I'm persistent in are the things that I want. And isn't that what you're supposed to do? And isn't that what makes people happy, when they're persistent in what the fuck that they want, and when they actually fucking get what the fuck they want? But I never get what the fuck I want, because I usually have people screaming at me about my persistence. And so right now I'm having like a lot of self-doubt kind of in the back of my head, like, okay, you lost 2 videos. One was over an hour long, the other was 44 minutes long. Maybe you shouldn't be talking about the stuff that you're talking about. Maybe you should just let it go. And I'm like, no, god damn it, I want to fucking talk about it, because I want growth. I want to grow past it. As long as it doesn't cause any harm to my daughter, I don't give a shit right about now. As long as my daughter is safe, I don't give a shit. So if it has to do with my daughter and something dealing with her safety or something, then yeah, God, make this fucking video not load. You know, make it not happen, make it not work. But other than that, make it fucking load, make it fucking work. You know, like, please. But any fucking way, so in the videos, I was talking about stuff dealing with EJ and Jason because of what I talked about in the first hour-long video. And then I was talking about stuff dealing with my grandmother. And then my grandmother came out, and then she said, excuse me, and all this, and dealing with her narcissism. And I don't have time to fucking sit there and prove it. And that's one thing, too, that I've read, is just be a good person. Don't sit there and have to fucking prove it to people that you're a good person, because you lose the value of being a good person when you're sitting there having to prove yourself. Don't prove yourself, don't waste your time, blah, 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 and all that. But when you've grown up in a house where, you know, you were taught to be, you know, I don't know how to word it, but when you're so full of self-doubt because you were taught that that's what they want you to be and that's how they want you to feel and stuff like that or whatever, and things like that, like, you just don't know what the fuck to do with it. And I don't know, I'm just really frustrated. God, I'm so frustrated right now. I was talking about so much shit. I was talking about so much stuff. I was talking about God. I was talking about Adam and Eve. I was talking about EJ. I was talking about Jason. I was talking about my kid a bit, and about how if dealing with any type of pain or whatever and stuff like that, I would always take it from her. I want to take it from her. I don't want her to have to go through anything, especially anything bad, you know, or whatever. And it's just all kinds of stuff dealing with that and everything. And so that's the reason sometimes I'm able to be like, well, she's just over at my parents' house. It's not like, you know, she's kidnapped, you know? Like, I know things could be worse and stuff like that. But, even though it kind of feels the same for as far as me, especially not hearing from her, you know, it's kind of the same torment to a degree. But, anyways, I don't know. Life's difficult. Life's hard. I just want to move forward. That's my biggest thing with everything, is I just want to move forward. I want action. I'm willing to do the work, but I'm like everybody else in the fact of, you can't tell me to take action where I've took action for 30 years. You can't tell me to keep taking the same action that I know does not produce results. And that's what everybody kind of wants to say to me, especially dealing with the psychology shit and everything. It's not me that needs the fixing, okay? You know, or if it is me that needs the fixing by somebody outside of the family that I've never had the fixing before coming from, then yeah, maybe that is what I need. But for as far as my mom and my dad and my grandmother and my sister and them all putting me in my place and then fixing me and me fixing my mom and my dad and my sister and my grandmother and me fixing them, it's not working. And that's one thing that I was talking about, was about my family and about how I'm stuck and in this rut and I don't want to be in a rut anymore. And about relationships, and then getting into intimate relationships or personal relationships or relationships that just aren't family in the ways, and and blah 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 blah, and friends and this and that, and and missed blessings and opportunities and all kinds of shit. And right now I'm just so fucking exhausted. Like, even my fucking, I don't know what is going on with my arm, but I'm tired. I just feel numb right now. Because I feel like I can't. I can't do what I'm not meant to do. Maybe I'm not meant to do the things that I think that I'm meant to do. And that's okay. But God bless, please give me something that I am meant to do, that I know that I'm meant to do. Give me a purpose. Give me a purpose that I know and that I can. Give me something that I can actually acquire. Give me, like, life, people, somebody, something, somewhere, like, it's always been, you can't do that, It's always been me being like, yes, I can, and then I can, and then they're like, whoa, how did you do that? Well, you could only do that once, you can't do it again. And then I'm like, yeah, I can, but I can't with your attitude. Life is so discouraging. I don't know. I don't know. And then my grandmother, and then I had, this epiphany, and that's the reason I made the other videos. I was like, dang, epiphany. Okay, they're wanting me at their convenience. I woke up this morning, and I walked out. And my grandmother's like, hey, I might need your help later putting this drawer back. And I'm like, okay. And I'm saying okay to let her know that I heard her, to let her know that I acknowledge her saying that to me. I'm not saying, okay, I know I will help. Yes, I will help. I'm not giving that sentence. I'm just saying, okay. And so then I go out and I do my own thing, and I'm trying to make these videos, and they end up not loading and shit. And then I come back in, and then that's the thing too. She comes out at one point in time because I mentioned, I was like, yeah, I got T-bulling in the video that I lost, I think. And I was like, yeah, so I gotta go in here and do that. And she come out and she's like, yeah, I put your tea back for you. And I'm like, okay. So then I'm making another video, and I'm sitting there making it. And she comes out and she's like, excuse me, and I'm like, yes, And she's like, yeah, supper. And again, I'm just like, I don't care. I haven't cared for 30 fucking years what the fuck I'm eating. As if it's you asking, because you, and the way that me and you's relationship is, I don't fucking care. I mean, I want to say that to her. I didn't, though. And instead, I'm just always saying, it doesn't matter. I don't care. It's whatever you want. I've tried wording it every nice fucking way. But my God, when you're nice and 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 nice, nice, and they're not, or even if they are, but you're nice, and you're just like, and they keep asking the same thing for 30 years. I mean, yeah, fucking hell, Jesus, And then I even tried the whole reverse psychology thing of it, of, okay, I do care, and yes, this is what I want to eat. And then she got to the point, because she's narcissistic, she got to the point that she was like, whenever I finally tried to do the reverse psychology on her and be like, yeah, I do want steak to eat tonight instead of pork chops, and I would like a baked potato, and I would like a salad with it, and I would like this, and I would like that. I tried doing that shit. Like, I read about reverse psychology when I was probably 12. I tried doing it when I was like fucking, like, I don't know, 15, let's say. And so I tried to do it whenever I would see her, and I'd be like, yes, this is what I want to eat. And she'd be like, oh, well, I decided to make this instead. You can't get out of a prison that's meant to hold you, and for some reason, that's what my family is to me. They're a prison that is meant to hold me, and I don't fucking understand why. I don't know what type of Frankenstein monster I am that is fixing to. That is always wanting to be unleashed onto the world, and yet my family won't let me be unleashed onto the world. And maybe I'd be worse than Cardi B if, like, I don't know, but I don't think I would. I don't even think I would be close to anything like her. I don't fucking know. I'm just tired. I hate saying that. Like, I'm just all this. God, what are you doing to me? What is my life's purpose? What are you doing to me? What am I supposed to be doing? I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. I'm lost. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. But anyways, so she's like, I need your help with the drawer. Whenever I woke up this morning, I go out, make videos, I come back in, she's like, I need your help with the drawer. And in a little bit, again, in a little bit. She puts that in a little bit, in a little bit. And I'm like, okay. I walked into the kitchen first. I'm in the kitchen. I'm wanting to prepare tea. I'm wanting to prepare something to eat. I've been up for I don't know how many hours right now, and I haven't ate anything. And I've drunk like a glass and a half or a little less of tea. But anyways, so I go into the kitchen. I'm just wanting to get me something to drink, get me something to eat, and then I'm wanting to sit down and watch TV. That's what I was wanting to do. But did that happen? No, that didn't happen. And instead, I lost my videos. I came in. She's like, hey, I need you to help me a little bit with this. And I'm like, okay, acknowledging that I heard her. And then literally she's in there, and then she's like, I need you to move so I can get up. Because she got down on the floor to put the drawer back in herself. And she's like, I need you to move in a minute. That's what she said to me. I need you to move in a minute, that way I can get up. And I was like, okay. And I'm standing there, and next thing I know, she pokes me in the back of the leg, and she's like, yeah, I need you to move to this side. And I'm like, okay. And I'm just standing there because those sentences were right after each other. I'm going to need you to move in a minute. And I say, okay. And then she literally says, and I need you to move to the side. I'm like, okay. And I'm thinking, well, when's the minute? And I'm thinking to myself, well, technically you're in my way. Technically I was in the kitchen first. I want to get into the technicality of it, but she don't understand the technicality of it. And then her response, like if we were to try to have a conversation about it, because I've been there, done that, lived it, all this shit. I'm tired of living in fucking repeat. But if I would have said, well, technically I was in the kitchen first and I'm just getting me a glass of tea and you're in my way, so technically you need to move, she'd be like, well, technically you're living in my house. Technically I'm paying the bills. Technically, and it would just cause this fucking argument from hell. So I don't do that. So I'm like, okay, I'll move, or whatever. I'll wait for her to get done, even though I was in here before her. Whatever, I'll wait for her to get done. And then I'll be damned, like I'm trying to wait for her to get done or whatever. And she pokes me in the back of the leg, and she's like, yeah, I'll need you to move over to the side. And I'm like, okay. And then next thing I know, she's like, well, I'm coming up behind you. You need to move your ass out of the way. And I thought to myself, that's rude. Like, how does her brain not understand that as a rude behavior? Like, if I were to say that to her, I would have got my ass beat as a kid, And I was just like, oh my God, and it just, And I was like, okay, I'm going to go back out and make another YouTube video. And, so I came out to make the one that I made for 44 minutes that I lost. And while I was out there doing that, she come out and she's all about the supper and the this and the that and everything. And I'm like, I don't care. And that's when she's like, excuse me, and I'm just like, oh God. Because she has never said excuse me to me without it having her being a smartass behind it. She has said excuse me to me maybe about 20 times in my life, and every time she's been being a smartass. So she's trying to be a smartass, but in a smug way, And she's like, excuse me, while I'm making my YouTube video. And I'm just like, oh my God. And then I'm mad that it didn't load because I'm like, really? You know, and I'm just like, fine, whatever. Because you hear her in the background because I just got silent and let the video just keep going, rolling. And then she yelled at my dogs because my dogs was trying to come out. And I'm like, why are you yelling at my dogs? And she's like, they're trying to come out. And I'm like, well, I see them. And I'm their owner. I'm sitting here, you know, it's okay. Like, I'm not yelling saying, hey, don't let my dogs out, you know, so. And, then she went back in. Then I tried to load that video and realized that it was lost because my memory was ate up. And I was just like, shit. So I finally went and made tea, got some tea to drink. And then I was like, well, let me grab my phone and come back in here because, damn it, I want these videos to take. And they're not taking. And they're not loading. And I want to talk about what I want to talk about. And I'm persistent and I want what I want, and everybody says that I'm not, and everybody says I'm lazy and all this or whatever supposedly, and I don't want to have to be like, I'm proving it to you, but damn it, I want things to move. I'm tired of life being stale. I'm tired of being stuck in a rut. I'm tired of being stuck in a rut with EJ. You know, like EJ, it's a rut because you're making it a rut because you're watching my videos, you're getting on your fucking DeviantArt page, you're putting shit in the fucking cat folder that is related back to me. Stop fucking doing that. Stop fucking doing that. You told me to stay the fuck away from me. You told me you don't care about me. You told me you hate my guts, you know, or whatever, pretty much, is the message that you're wanting to send. But you're not sending that message by doing that. You're not sending that message by doing that shit. And you know that I love you. And I know that you know that I love you. And you even told me flat out that you knew that, you know, that. And I told you flat out that I knew that I know that you care about me, EJ. You can try to hide it all you want to. You can try to deny it until the day you die. But you care about me, EJ. So. I'm just tired now. I've exhausted the hell out of myself trying to just talk about the things that I want to talk about. And it's not so much I'm tired as much as it is my head is hurting. And it's like, oh, push past that and everything. And my phone's on the fucking charger. It's at 6%. That's another thing, too, that I've been fighting is going back and charging this and that and everything. Trying to get it fully charged and just let a video upload while my phone's charging. But that hasn't been happening because I've lost 2 of my fucking videos. So that hasn't happened. I mean, I'm so depressed right now. I'm so just depressed, and I'm trying not to be, and I'm wanting to be persistent, and I'm wanting to put more energy into what the fuck I'm wanting to say, and get out there, and what I'm wanting to do, and the videos that I lost, and all this and everything. But I'm so fucking depressed right now that I can, like, sum it up into one thing, and it's like, the one thing that's the most, that sticks out the most to wrap it up into is me and EJ and our dealings, and I just want to be like, EJ, text me, or don't. And if you don't, I'm going to kill myself. Like that's how that's how depressive, you know, that's what I want to say, but that's at the same time not what I want to say because I don't want to give up. I don't want to give in. I want to keep fighting. I want to keep pushing for what the fuck I believe in, even if it means making 100 YouTube videos and fucking losing them and fucking trying to get my message out. And I don't even know what the fuck my message is. I'm just like a tool of God, like we all are. I'm doing what the fuck I'm trying to do. But I'm getting so tired of everything being a brick wall in front of me, losing my fucking videos, my fucking memory, my fucking this, my fucking that, my fucking actual memory, my fucking, you know, just my family, fucking even EJ doing what she's doing to me, my kid being gone, you know, and not even talking to me, you know, just brick wall, red flag, no, 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 no. It's all I hear everywhere I go is like, literally, if you could draw a picture of me, it would be me, like, standing in this little tiny square where I can't even, like, I would literally have to stand with my other foot on top of the other one. And, like, I'm trapped. Like, that's me. And it's like, it's these 4 brick walls or whatever, you know, or 3. Let's make it a triangle. I'm not even lucky enough to have a square anymore. I'm stuck in a fucking triangle. And I'm wanting to get out. And I'm trying to use everything that I can, and people keep throwing red flag at me, and so I keep taking the fucking red flags and I'm like jamming them in the fucking wall and using them as fucking, things to climb up on, and I'm trying to climb out of this fucking wall, and every time I'm trying to climb out of this fucking wall, it's like I got 18 fucking people plus more or what the fuck ever that are trying to constantly build the wall up, or build the wall out, because every time I've broke through one of the walls, there's another wall in behind it, and I'm just like, damn it, and I'm just trying to, it's like I'm suffocating. But the thing is it's people that's doing it to me. And EJ, I thought, if you care about me, why would you want to suffocate me? The same even goes for my parents and shit like that. That's the reason I'm like, well, kid of mine, and that's the reason even when we had the discussion in the house, I was like, do you want to, what, you want to live with them? I was like, what? And I was like, why? And I was like, no, I get why. I'm not stupid money and all this. And she's like, yeah, and I'm like, okay, you want to go down that path and see what it's like. And I'm like, okay, Heather, at least be thankful that she's doing it now while she's still a kid, and she can learn the lesson of money's not everything, and money isn't more important, and she's not like 45 learning that lesson, And I'm like, okay, fine, go, fine, do what you want to do, fine, whatever, fine, And so she went, and then she stayed, and then they made it legal, by putting temporary custody order, and I was like, mind blown, but then again, not. But on the behalf of my child doing that, I'm like, mind completely blown. But for as far as my parents, I'm just like, oh, I expected that shit from you, but I didn't expect it from my kid, I'm like, I kinda could see it maybe coming, but I wasn't certain that my kid would do it, but my kid did that, and I'm just like, mind blown, okay. But for as far as EJ, okay, you come into my life when my mind's blown because of this shit going on with my kid and everything. Supposedly you fucking care about me, and yet you're trying to hurt me? Like, you're trying to hurt me? Like, why are you trying to hurt me? Why are you trying to make things worse? And that's even like fucking text that I fucking wrote you, if you even fucking read it, EJ. Where I was like, why are you trying to make things worse on me? Why are you doing that? Like, I was like, I hate that you come into my life just so you can make things worse on me. Like, really, when you met me, was you like, oh, she looks like she's got her life together? Oh, I mean, is that what you thought of me, EJ, when you met me? Did you look at me and you think, oh, she's really got, man, she don't even have to drive to go. I mean, are you like my sister when it comes to driving? Are you like, oh, you don't have the responsibility of having to drive people around and having to do things for people and drive here and there? I mean, what the fuck? Like, who are you? Like, and I say that to you, and even if you watch this right now, you might snicker and you might laugh and everything, but it's not funny. It's not funny that you're sitting there making me feel so bad, Like, I would never in a million years be like, yeah, let me make EJ feel bad so I feel better. Like, if I had the knowledge that something that I was doing was making you feel worse instead of better, then I would stop doing it. And it's making me feel worse instead of better. It's making me feel worse that you're not willing to talk to me and text me. So how can you care about me? And then the paradigm and all that and everything. And fuck. I don't know what life's got in store for me. I'll be honest. I really don't. But it's not my job to know. It's just my job to be here and live. That's all that I'm trying to do, and I'm trying to do a good job at it. I'm so fucking... My head hurts. I'm so fucking depressed right now. Like, I woke up like I'm not, but I am. It's like, logically, I am. If that makes any sense. Like, if I step into my logical self, it's like, yes, I'm depressed, life sucks. As long as I stay outside of my logical self and I just stay in my emotional self and I want to be happy and I'm going to have a good day because I woke up having a good day and damn it, it's where the fuck I'm going to stay. I don't give a shit who I gotta ignore, kinda, to have a good day and yeah, I'll hide in my bedroom and I'll still have a good day because I want to have a good day. Damn it, It's like this retarded, like, kind of, boxed in self, but I just want to be happy. I just want to be happy. I'm tired of being depressed. But I'm going to end this video here before I fucking lose it, because there's no telling if it'll load or not, and I hope everybody's doing good. Put comments below if you want to talk to me, if you care, what the fuck ever. You can write it down below, you can message me. Other than that, keep putting your best foot forward, and be persistent with what the fuck you want out of your damn life. Know what you want, learn what you want, be persistent about it, and go after it. And that's what the fuck I'm trying to do, and that's what the fuck I hope I'm doing, and that's what the fuck I've always been trying to do, and that's what the fuck I'm always gonna keep on doing until the fucking day that I die. Even though it don't seem like it for as far as an outsider's view and everything. But anyways, I hope everybody's doing good. Put your best foot forward. Catch you later. Take care. Bye.